Hi, I'm Mark Littler. I'm an independent antiques consultant and whisky broker. I set up my business in 2016 and since then I've helped sell millions of pounds worth of antiques and whisky for my clients. What is a regauge? When you're buying a cask or you're looking at resources on our website, you may find the term regauge used quite often. Now, if we're looking at fundamentals, a cask of whisky, a cask is the vessel that contains the whisky. So when you're buying a cask, you need to know exactly what's inside of a cask. When you're buying a young cask of whisky, which is less than 5 years old, broadly speaking, you just work off the original figures that were provided when the cask was filled at the distillery. However, if it's older than 5 years old, you'll often refer to the regauged figures. Now, a regauging will determine two things: how much liquid is in the cask and what is the alcoholic strength of that liquid. So firstly, a sample will be drawn from the cask and then it will be tested using a hydrometer. So if you take off a 100 milliliter sample and it turns out that the alcohol is 50% by alcohol, you will know that 50% of the cask is water, 50% is alcohol, roughly speaking. Next, the full cask is weighed. It is then emptied and weighed again. Now, because we know the relative weights of alcohol and water, using our calculation from the hydrometer, we can determine how much liquid is in that cask and also what percentage of it is pure alcohol. Now, that's important. It's the regauge litres of pure alcohol which go on to determine how much duty is payable upon a cask of whisky, and it's also the industry standard process of valuing a cask. So casks are valued per litre of alcohol that's in the cask. So if you have a regauge and it comes back that there's 200 bulk litres of liquid in there at 50%, you know that there's 100 litres of pure alcohol within that cask. So essentially, a regauge is a mechanical process whereby the cask is tested to determine the alcoholic content and how many litres of liquid are in there. I hope you found this video useful, and there are another 9 videos in this series. If you've got any questions about a cask that you're looking to buy, or indeed would like our help to buy a cask, then please visit the website and get in touch.